All right, all right. Let's talk about Casper SMC this morning. There has been a lot of videos going on about him, everything from dirt in his past to him being a fake guru. Gotta hit that coffee. All right. So the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I feel like I'm really a good middle ground person to share an opinion on this. And the reason why, let me qualify that statement. All right. One, I've been doing this a long time. All right. Two, I've been a part of lots of Discords. Okay. I'm actually going to be making videos behind this one on different Discords and mentorships I've been a part of, different courses and things like that. Okay. So I do not have a personal relationship with Casper SMC. I do not know him personally. I know him professionally. Okay. I paid to be a part of his mentorship. So you're going to get a insider's view on this. Okay. Because you can't fake live trading. That's all I got to say. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So first of all, I just want to go ahead and say, be careful about being in an echo chamber. Okay. It is easy to get on a negative, inside of a negative echo chamber with people, and all you do is spew negative stuff. Okay. Yes. Sounds like the man made some mistakes. Okay. You want to dig into my past? Sure. Go find some dirt because you'll probably find it. Okay. I have not made the best decisions throughout my life. All right. He was very open and honest and sent out a, Discord wide, notification letting people know, hey, my past has been dug up. I'm not proud of it, but it's a part of who I am. And it's a part of why I changed. And it was a very touching message. So I do want to say that, he didn't run from it. He didn't try and hide it. And this is most important to me. He didn't throw mud at the person who created the video and dug up the dirt. All right. And I'm not here to do that either. I just want to say, just be careful when you're watching stuff like that you don't just join the crowd and throw the mud. Okay. But like I said, I want to share my honest insider opinion on Casper SMC. So here we go. Paid the 5Gs, whatever, to get into his mentorship. All right. Why did I do that? The reason why I did that, I actually did that as a profitable trader. Okay. I was a profitable trader before joining. But the reason why is because I understand the importance of being a part of like-minded people. All right. And I needed to find a Smart Money Concepts group to be a part of. So that way I could openly share my trades and openly have good, healthy conversations with people. And so doing that, I took profits from my trading and spent them and invested in myself. I mean, he's a good teacher. I mean, I don't think you can deny that. You don't have to pay, the mentorship to see he's a good teacher. Okay. So I am not judging him based on his past. I am judging him on what I see today. And he puts out these videos, right, on his Discord. And these are good videos, right? Like, he's a great teacher and he understands ICT and smart money concepts very well. Okay. And that was the reason why I did it. So now that I'm a part of his mentorship, what are some of the things I can tell you? One, it's a very positive and professional environment. Okay. I have been a part of some Discords that, even the mentor themselves just cuss and scream and yell and, everybody's getting emotional and, people are like, bro, you suck. And, this and that. And just like, it's, oh man, I'll tell you, it's a rough environment to be a part of. Casper SMC does a great job. I've never seen him even like ban anyone or really mute anyone. I've never seen that because the environment that in this group is actually really, really positive. Okay, nobody gets beat down. He speaks directly into our lives as far as trading truths, and helps to keep people online. When people start FOMO and they're in the chat and they're like, dude, I'm going for it. And he's like, bro, there's no confirmations yet, man. Calm down. He does a really good job at this, okay? And I want to go ahead and say a couple things. One, a fake guru cannot get on 3 days a week and lead people into being profitable. Let that sink in. And I can say this for a fact because I'm in there 3 days a week. Okay, you can't fake that, guys. You can't. All right? There's just no way. He says, I'm going in right here. He says, I'm putting my stop loss right here. He says, take profit is right here. And the trade plays out live. This is not a delay thing. And he says, moving my stop to here based off of this market structure move. Based off of breaking this high, displacing higher, I'm moving my stop loss here. Hey guys, we've hit a target. I'm taking profits here. There's no delay. It's not an after the fact. This is not post trading. He does this live. You can't fake that. I'm sorry. I have been a part of some quote unquote, discords that are fake, right? And they kind of do a lot of post analysis. Okay, I can see through that. Okay, you can't live trade a live market with hundreds of people and fake it. Okay, so for whatever you want to say about Casper SMC, his mentorship is not fake. The man learned to trade, and he actually learned to teach and mentor people. The biggest thing I want to say about his community, he live trades successfully in front of his entire group. Okay, and it's a positive environment, and it's an environment where he takes almost every opportunity to teach ICT and smart money concepts, even when the market is ranging and he doesn't trade. That does happen. He doesn't trade every single day. Most days he trades, like seriously most days. By far most days. But the days that he doesn't, because whatever, we're just consolidating in the New York, he will take the time to talk with people, answer questions, and not just answer questions randomly with random information. He's very consistent in the information he delivers. So I do want to give this man some credit. Okay. Positive Discord environment and a successfully live trading profitably in front of people. Now, is everybody profitable? No, but they know why they're not. And it's because they're taking their own trades and they're trying to scalp every move. And they know it's because they're not following him, but he's not there for us to follow and for people to follow to a T. You can, and you would be profitable, sure, no problem. But, the environment is he actually wants everybody to learn, all right? Because I do have a heart for, struggling traders, like honestly. And I think it's because, and I've said this in my other videos, that my struggle was so long and so painful that I never forgot it. So when someone calls me and they're like, I've lost $80,000 of my family's savings. And I've had that call. I kid you not. I have had that call. I ended up having a conversation, with a man who lost $80,000 of, which that was their whole savings. That wasn't like, oh, I'm a multimillionaire, I lost 80 grand. No, that was I'm an average Joe who's, if I'm not mistaken, I believe was in just regular blue collar work, a mechanic, if I remember. I try not to get too personal, right? But, especially in that case, but we talked over and over and, for quite a while on stuff and multiple times and, got him back on track, but dang, like my heart legit broke. It wasn't like, oh man, that sucks. You're a terrible trader. No, that broke. I felt that, right? And all right, so I say all that to say this, I'm not going to judge him based on his past, okay? If someone were to judge me based on my past, they'd probably come out with the same stuff, all right? That I'm a terrible person and that I'm a fake guru, okay? But people change, all right? Jesus Christ changed me. When I gave my life over to God, I am a completely different person, all right? And those around me judge me for who I am today and what I do today, not yesterday. All right. So today, he puts out really good free information that is legit. All right. And he also runs a professional Discord and mentorship program where he leads people into profitability, and he focuses on what matters most when it comes to being profitable, not just the education part. And he live trades, and he does it in front of people. You can't be a fake guru and fake live trading. Okay. And what I mean by that is if he legit could find a way to fake live trade and be profitable, then he could follow himself to be profitable. But that's very circular reasoning. So judging him today, he is a profitable trader in front of hundreds of people 3 days a week. And if he just follows himself, he is profitable. So I don't know. So in sharing all that, guys, I just wanted to bring a balanced perspective on this from someone who is not personally connected, but been a part of the Discord for a long time. And I hope you found it helpful. Drop some comments below. I'll be glad to answer questions. If you have, like, if I didn't mention something in the video and you had a question about his mentorship or something, let me know. And yeah, just remember, just be careful when you're standing in a negative echo chamber that, you just don't allow yourself to be sucked in. Misery loves company. And, that kind of environment can actually be extremely toxic. And, in the trading space, man, we don't need that. We need positive environments to be a part of. This industry is so hard. We don't need to make it harder. So anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, and drop those comments below. And let's hopefully we have some good conversation.